Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they're not having the season they might have hoped for, but facing a team currently in the playoff conversation, they have a chance to make up some ground. Guys, how about Chandler Parsons in this one? A very versatile small forward who acts as a leader for this team, Jet.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because it goes way beyond basketball. This guy has been going recruiting people in the summertime to play with his team. He could be a GM one day. He has got the idea right now at an early age.
I agree with you, Kenny. He's a very personable guy, plays unselfishly, and I think he's a glue guy on this team as well. I love this kid.
That does it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And guys, this is an opponent that's given them problems first 2 times out that they met. Both losses. We'll see if the third time is the charm.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, the Gasol brothers, Pau and Mark, have a mutual love and respect that belies their sibling rivalry. Even as teammates playing for Spain, their battles in practice were legendary. Ricky Rubio said, "I've never seen 2 dudes fight that much, and then, after all of that, hug each other and be brothers." Mark said, "We enjoy competing at the highest level with each other. We challenge each other and push each other every day."
Great story, David. Thank you. Well, Steve, as we get to the meat of the season, the bumps and dings are really adding up. Depth is never more important for a team than right now.
You know, teams that can play 10, 11, 12 deep, they have an advantage because then they can rest guys. I don't like when you rest guys, but teams are starting to do it. You have injuries. You want to have 10 or 12 guys that you can rely on.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Chandler out there with Chris, and it's Warren in at the small forward. And here's Booker from the arc, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Phoenix on defense. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
I think it was a little bit of both. Just no heart really on the defensive end. That's what cost them.
Conley with it, and he really played well against Denver. Back to Allen. Good D by Booker. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Conley. Green with a screen for Conley. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Marc Gasol offensively so gifted. Comfortable on the low block, at the elbow, shooting the jump shot, and also passing the basketball.
And Steve, you mentioned Gasol's passing. 2 seasons ago, he was second among centers and assists.
I mean, he is one of the best in the business because he can see the play develop early. He can shoot the basketball, but he loves making those zip passes through the lane.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
The Memphis Grizzlies, as we know, The Grizzlies have been grit and grind, slowing the basketball up, pounding it inside. But you have to ask the question, are they behind the curve the way the league is playing right now?
Here's Conley following the basket by T.J. Warren. Now here's Conley. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 5 on the clock. From deep. They grabbed their own miss. Green. Pass to Allen. Nobody near Parsons. Sinks the triple. Parsons got 6 points.
Parsons with the easy release to drill home the three.
And the Grizzlies' high water mark was in 2013 when they won 56 games in the regular season. And then Steve made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes, this team has age and they've had some injuries, but I still think it's time to create more roster versatility. They need to adapt to different styles and make sure the matchups work to their advantage.
Now here's Conley after T.J. Warren's miss. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Chandler Parsons.
Parsons might be slight of frame, but he still knows how to take a hit and finish.
Warren the pass to Chris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Chris. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, you ask his teammates, Marc Gasol is really the catalyst for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's the defensive anchor and also the focal point on the offensive end.
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Warren kicks to Chandler. Gasol with the steal. Parsons against Warren. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Parsons can be very tricky when he goes at a defender, knows how to draw fouls.
For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. And when Coach Fizdale came to Memphis, he did so because he thought this team was very close to getting to the next level. Makes sense, as that is why the Grizzlies, Smitty, have looked to a different coach in the first place.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he left Miami to rebuild. I mean, he had South Beach and everything. You just don't want to leave that. I think for him, as he looked at it, is we have some veteran presence on the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies can win now. It's not time for a full rebuild.
Now here is Conley. After T.J. Warren's miss, Parsons for 3. The offensive rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Gasol is always ready to mix it up on the glass. His feel for the boards is what makes him so valuable to this team.
For Memphis, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. Warren is screen on Conley. Chandler is screen. Here's Chris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock at 4, and good that time. Bledsoe's got his second bucket tonight.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Now Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They set the pick. Here's the dish to Gasol. Chandler with the rebound. Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bledsoe with it. Conley picks him up. No good from Bledsoe. Memphis leading by 6. Allen kicks to Gasol. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Marc Gasol is a workhorse down deep, just rising up and throwing it down.
Up top, Bledsoe. Over by Conley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And when you watch Eric Bledsoe, I mean, sometimes it's mind-boggling to believe he's only 6'1". I mean, he plays several inches taller, and he's not afraid to take it at big guys. I mean, he's got that incredible wingspan, which obviously helps along with the athletic ability. But, you know, I think he's starting to show people that he can man the helm in terms of that point guard position. And the real question is going to be, can he stay healthy over the course of the season? Because the talent is unquestioned.
And thinking about Bledsoe, he's just such an explosive player for his height. Usually the dunks and the burst he provides is something, Greg, you'd expect a small forward to do.
Yeah, and there's a reason why he's known as mini LeBron. Pound for pound, might be one of the strongest players in the league. Incredibly hard to move when he's planted.
And for a while, people weren't sure if Eric Bledsoe could be a true point guard for a team. I think the way he has played, though, Greg, the last year or two, has dispelled any of those concerns in that area.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe not a double-digit assist guy at any point, but you don't need him to be. He does so much else on the offensive end and still gives you good assist totals and, more importantly, creates scoring chances and rebounds well for his position.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Marc Gasol. Booker against Allen. Bledsoe outside. It's stolen by Allen. And it's Memphis on the break. Conley with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Feeds it to Warren. Pass to Chandler. Here's Chris, defended by Gasol. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Second chance shot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And so much of the modern offense, Steve, comes from players creating chances for the shooters on this team. Who do you think are the best playmakers right now in the NBA?
I think Chris Paul. I think Rondo is very good. Yeah, Steph. John Wall has done a nice job being able to become more of a traditional point guard who can score. Some other minds that come to mind, Ricky Rubio is kind of a pass-first point guard. So there are some guys that can get out and really play that point guard position.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Knight.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And so here's Memphis. They lead by 7, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Booker against Allen. It's deflected. Parsons dishes to Gasol. Memphis moving that ball around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. You look at Harrison, one of the league's best third in steals. And, of course, Marquise Chris.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
The pass to Chandler. Here's Chris, covered by Parsons. And Booker kicks to Warren. Just 3 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Now here is Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And really, Gasol is so talented at using his 7'1" frame to draw contact. Defenders sometimes have no other choice but to whack him.
The Grizzlies have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he makes the first. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph is checked in for Parsons. Carter comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Dudley comes in for Chris. Knight's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And so Gasol nails them both.
His soft touch from the line is rare for a big man.
On the wing, Booker. Dishes at the land. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Devin Booker. Right around 21 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Len. Jarrell Martin's checked in for the Grizzlies. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Steve, you won a sportsmanship award that is revered by so many in the NBA and always a pretty significantly even-keeled disposition, always first class with the media, one of the best guys always in the league to talk to. We see other players like, Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, a little bit more fiery. What are the advantages to either approach?
It is. I mean, it's just preference. I was a guy who was kind of fiery, like a lot of talkative, but I think also just like those guys, we get a chance to know more about them off the court. They are good guys. You have different depositions on the floor than off. And I like Kevin Garnett and Russell Westbrook, totally different off the court.
Well, I know Garnett, he is as good a guy as there is.
He is. He's first class. Now, on the court,
tough competitor.
He'll go at you.
He will.
Just like Russell.
Yes. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And in his heyday, Zach Randolph averaged 20 points and 12 rebounds. And Stevie's getting up there in age, but still a player to reckon with.
Yeah, it's funny. His nickname, we call him First name 20, last name 10. That's for double-doubles. And he's one of those players that great position rebounder, can score down on the block, gives you an effort on the defensive end. But what he does is give you a guy that you can throw the ball in, settle your offense, and he can get a bucket.
And here's Martin after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Ulis kicks to Knight. Wants to get it to Dudley and does. Outside Knight. Unloads from 13. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Harrison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He dishes it to Carter. He kicks it to Randolph. Ejected by Len. And here is Dudley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Now here's Knight. Defense is right there. Len, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ennis with the ball. Pass to Harrison, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. As you look at Memphis, they're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And, of course, the Suns, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, right now for the Suns, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
Land against Randolph.
Randolph using that big body well. He makes shooters uncomfortable.
Here's Ennis. Drills the three-pointer. Ennis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
If the defense is going to keep giving him those shots, you know he has the confidence to knock them down.
Len, a screen. Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside, Randolph. Carter outside. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Took him no time at all on that one. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Martin the screen. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The game now all time.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Kicks it to Martin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Ulis. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Martin, the pass to Ennis. Here's Harrison. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from 14. Count it.
Even when the defense all over him, Zach Randolph is just too powerful. He has all the answers.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front, up by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And Eric Bledsoe, off the charts athleticism, skills out the door. He talks about the thing he's focusing on most.
The main one is making the playoffs. We fall short every year. And that was pretty much, for me, a big thing I kind of, held on to once the season was over. I put in a lot of work, and, it's paying off, right now.
Raw but ultra-talented when he entered the league, Bledsoe now seems ready to take on that full responsibility, guys.
Yeah, he played in the shadow of John Wall in college, Chris Paul with the Clippers, but now Bledsoe has a chance to cast his own shadow.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
What heart and desire thus far. Really incredible nose for the ball so far in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Jared Dudley out there with Chris. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Chandler in at the 5. Now here is Barbosa. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Chris. And he goes in for the dunk.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
You got to be physical. Push him off the block. Get him off the spot.
Carter on the wing. He feeds it to Randolph. There's the pick. The dish to Allen. Passes it to Harrison. He kicks it to Randolph. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Memphis.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. 2 on the clock. Here's Harrison. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. And you look at Chris, deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
The first one falls. And Smitty, when you were a young player in the league and taking on the great legends of the 90s, were there any games where you were just in awe of who you were on the court facing?
A lot, Kevin, but some names that come to mind was first Michael Jordan. Going up against the great Michael Jordan. A lot of people say they played against Michael, but he played the 2-guard position.
Right at
and
you,
I
huh?
had to guard him,
my God.
and he was guarding me. And then growing up in Detroit, got a chance to work out with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and then compete against these guys. Those are the 3 names that come to mind. I think those are the 3 that really had an influence on my game.
And the single most difficult guy for you to cover?
By far. I couldn't cover him. That was Michael Jordan.
And who was a guy that was the best defensive player on you, guarding you?
And he was a teammate of mine, so a lot in practice. But then when we got traded and separated, Stacey Altman, the plastic man, was a guy I had problems with.
Now here is Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
Chris gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Green, the screen. Outside Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right now because he's not knocking down anything.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies are starting to show their age a little bit. Last season was an example of that, but they still have that throwback style of play that's hard to gauge. Marc Gasol said, the game is evolving and we as players and as a team have to evolve. You have to change things and adjust. You need tweaks and counters from game to game and year to year. Kevin?
All right, D.A., they know they needed more shooting. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol's checked in for Randolph. And Chandler Parsons in for Carter. No good from Bledsoe. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Conley dishes to Green. Gasol a screen. Green kicks to Parsons. It's Allen on the wing. Parsons passes to Allen. Gasol. The 19-footer is on the money. Gasol's got 12 in the game.
Whether it's Gasol's post-up game or jump shot, he fills it up in a hurry. He can score from so many angles.
Bledsoe kicks to Chandler, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Marc Gasol. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 8. Bledsoe with another miss. Memphis leading. Outside Conley. Parsons on the wing. Fires the 3, and Gasol gets it to go. He's got 15.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Conley against Bledsoe. Poked loose, stolen by Conley. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Tony Allen has carved out a nice role for himself in this league. A big-time defender who brings a ton of energy each and every possession. Tony Allen, and I know best, calling one of his games, he motioned over to us at the table, letting us know he was first team all defense, one of the best perimeter defenders we have in this league.
First free throw is good. And Tony Allen takes up all your airspace as Evie's just suffocated.
A lot of guys play defense, but Tony Allen, like you said, he wants to get right in your airspace. He forces a lot of turnovers, and he's never shy about making some contact. He was voted the toughest player in the league by a survey of the GMs.
He's off on the second.
Well, you know Tony Allen is a defensive specialist, but shooting and offense has never been his strong suit. At times, teams leave him open, but he still can be an impact on your team. He's a terrific teammate and leader.
The feed now to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Gasol. Parsons dishes to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley to the middle. Gasol's in the post. Chandler on him. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got 7 points here in this quarter. And teams will dare Tony Allen to shoot the 3 in recent seasons. He shot respectively, Steve, from out there.
You know what? It's not his bread and butter, but he can knock down the jump shot every now and then. But what he does offensively, he cuts, he slashes, and he crashes the offensive glass for putbacks. He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's 19 points for Marc Gasol.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Bledsoe against Conley. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot-blocking expert, especially down low. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Smitty, interesting story about Mike Conley. He shoots his jump shot with his left hand, but he says aside from that, he's right-handed.
Well, that's a treat because when you get a chance to watch Mike Conley, when he drives the basketball, has one of the best offhand floaters in the game. And like you said, Very fluent of shooting a lefty jump shot, but very comfortable with that right hand around the basket.
And Phoenix making a change here. Knight's checked in.
And a quick look at the numbers for Conley. 15th in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Wasted no time on that one. Conley's got 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside Knight. Feeds to Chandler. Down low. Chris. No good again that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Green kicks to Parsons. Green with a screen on Warren. To the inside. Allen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Knight.
And we know Tony Allen isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he's quite aggressive in seeking it out.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
He's off on the first. Jarrell Martin's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ennis comes in for Chandler Parsons. And then for Phoenix, Len comes in for Chandler. And it's Booker in for Chris. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 14. Outside Knight. There's a screen. Ulis with it, working on Allen. Booker, and that one's on target from the wing. He's got 7. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Allen kicks to Martin. Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Len, a screen. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Warren. Dishes it to Ulis. 5 on the clock. But they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Harrison's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Dudley's checked in. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 14-point game. Len kicks to Dudley. He dishes it to Booker. The wide open look here for Ulis. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
That's what they do. They find the high percentage shots, and they nail them.
And Jarrell Martin, the 25th overall pick in the 2015 draft out of LSU. He was a country kid growing up in Louisiana.
Well, he started basketball late. He ran track and field. He played football. And it wasn't until his junior year in high school that the basketball coach brought him in. A quick study, and you can see the results right now. So he still has some time to improve.
Ulis, good.
The D realized their mistake just a little too late, and he made them pay for it.
Memphis leading by 15. Now here's Conley. He has 7. Martin the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Gasol's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Knight. Now Ulis. Back to Knight. Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
That free throw missing. Carter, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And the Suns making a change here as well. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Ulis. And the second free throw, good. Steve, you were able to enjoy a lengthy career. You played 14 seasons with players coming into the league usually after 1 year in the college ranks. Do you think career lengths will decline for NBA players?
You know, I don't think so. I'm starting to look at guys playing longer and longer. I think one is not a lot of banging, but I think also they're taking care of their bodies more and more. Guys are playing now up to 20 years in the league.
Amazing, isn't it?
And you're starting to see that regularly.
Now here's Knight after the Marc Gasol miss. And Gasol sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Suns call time here.
And looking now at some numbers for Vince Carter. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Right wing. Here's Dudley. That one misses. And it's Memphis the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Zach Randolph, one of the toughest, most physical players in the league, and Steve, he's an emotional leader as well on this team.
Well, his approach to the game, he plays with a lot of heart. He's confident, he's aggressive, and he's a hard worker. He doesn't back down from a challenge, and he's willing to shoulder the load when he has to.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect, and he gets it from his teammates.
He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 18. And here is Knight. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now here's Knight. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Taken away. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Suns in second.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
They swipe it. Floats one up. Harrison passes to Carter. Rebounded by Dudley. Suns trail by 18. Booker with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Carter against Barbosa. Back to Booker. Knight on the wing. Pass to Len. And there it is for him. Len's got 7.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They get it again. That one goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game.
Outside Knight. Kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barbosa, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
24 seconds left in the first half of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Knight. Shot from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Marc Gasol playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Truthfully, how good are Marc Gasol's all-around skills? He can beat you in the high post, the low post. He can pop out. He can shoot the 3. One of the best passing centers in the NBA. If we were doing a baseball game, we'd say this guy's a 5-tool player. He took control of the first half and never let it go.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
This reminds me of myself. They're just giving away points from the free throw line. It's hard to keep pace when you keep putting guys on the line over and over. Being physical is fine, but they were out of control, way too reckless.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway. We'll see you after the game.
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
Here's Allen. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Stolen by Conley. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, point guard Mike Conley has been a lefty-dominant player his whole career, but off the court, he's actually right-handed. He first picked up a ball at 13 months of age, and he said, "I just did it with my left hand for some reason, and ever since then, my mind felt it was left-handed when it came to basketball." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Similar to Greg Monroe. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Warren. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Gasol dishes to Allen. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where he was.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 10 points in the game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
Now here's Allen. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Parsons. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 12 points for him.
Parsons has no problem pulling up from the mid-range.
To the inside, here's Chandler. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gasol kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Parsons. Now the dish to Green. Memphis moving it around. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You've got to love the journey JaMychal Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic. You know, when you have injuries, they create opportunities, and JaMychal Green took advantage of this. Here's a guy that's played in the D-League and in France, but he's had pretty much, I would say, in 2016, a breakout season for him.
That's good from Green. And Green played mostly in the paint in Alabama, but he's showing Steve he can shoot with range here in the pros.
Well, JaMychal is adding that. Very long, has a lot of athleticism, but the one thing you love about him, his face-up game is getting better and better.
And both free throws good for Green. The Suns squad struggling. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Booker from the arc. Tries again. And Chandler with the nice bucket inside. Chandler's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Conley with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Conley kicks to Parsons. From deep. Good D by Booker. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Chandler is screen. Passes it to Warren. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Warren. And it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis leading by 23. Now the feed to Gasol. Count that one. Gasol's got 25 points in the game.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Start it.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Suns third.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Warren against Parsons. They set the screen. Now, here's Warren. Tight defense on him, and Gasol sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. And the pass to Chris. And the Suns miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gasol a screen. Allen kicks to Gasol. And another basket for Memphis.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Chandler a screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul so far. Ulis is checked in for Phoenix. Here is Bledsoe. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 4. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Suns shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. There's the pick. Bledsoe passes to Chris. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Chris has got 11 points.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Conley against Bledsoe. Parsons for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Fast break Memphis. Here's Allen. And it's good, 2 points.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. There's the pick. Clock at 6. He kicks to Gasol. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Warren with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Chandler right side. Here's Chris, guarded by Green. They get it back. Chandler dishes to Bledsoe. Feeds to Warren. Chandler a screen. Warren with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. They get it again.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
To the paint, here's Gasol. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Zach Randolph is checked in for Green. Carter comes in for Chandler Parsons. Ennis, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Dudley comes in for T.J. Warren. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Ulis. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Memphis making a change here. Martin's checked in. What is amazing to me about Leandro Barbosa is that he looks so out of control, Steve, when he attacks the rim, but he manages to finish the play with such calmness. It makes you think it was controlled chaos on the drive.
Totally right. Barbosa is one of those guys, you call him beat because of his quickness. He's gone. He uses angles very well. Not as quick as he used to be, but one beat is faster than most guys in the NBA.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What control by Randolph. A true legend at getting the hoop plus the harm.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the inside, here's Chris. Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots.
Now, here is Knight. Len a screen. Dishes to Barbosa. And Dudley kicks to Barbosa. Clock at 6. Pass to Knight for 3. Poked away.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Randolph against Len. Takes the 13-footer. And no good as it rattles out. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Knight passes to Barbosa. Back to Knight. Drills the baseline jumper. Knight's got his second basket of the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harrison passes to Carter. Here's Ennis. Randolph a screen. Ennis, good. Ennis has got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barbosa kicks to Knight. Len a screen. Back to Barbosa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Len's shot is off. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Ennis passes to Harrison. He dishes it to Martin. Fires from 14. Len grabs the board.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
To the middle. Pass to Chris. Suns moving the ball around. kicks to Barbosa. The dish now to Ennis. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now here is Barbosa. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Chris pass to Knight. To the inside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
.137 left here in the third quarter. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. And you look at Chris, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
That one is off. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Chris. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Harrison. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Martin. And again, Memphis no good.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Basket counts. Martin's got his third basket of the night.
He really fought on the glass there and did a tremendous job coming up with that rebound.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Knight. Glenn a screen. Knight kicks to Booker. It's stolen by Carter. And here's the break. Here's Harrison. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Harrison. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Knight kicks to Booker.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And just watching Devin Booker out there, he looks so complete as a shooting guard already. You can see why this team, this Phoenix team, is so excited about his prospects going forward.
Yeah, and Booker is just a complete package, and with a lot of room to grow his game. A great shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc, and he's shown that he can be creative in finding ways to put points on the board.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. 17 seconds left in the third. And here is Knight. Len, a screen. Here's Booker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, Phoenix shooting not great, 40% for the game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Jared Dudley. Ulis is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Williams. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Wright sets a screen for Douglas. And Daniels up top. He feeds it to Wright. Martin the screen. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. That's good with a Douglas assist. Martin's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. Martin's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Ulis kicks to Dudley. Len, a screen. Off the screen. Barbosa gets the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Ulis dishes the Len. Passes it to Ulis. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Wright kicks to Douglas. Wright sets a screen for Douglas. Wright sets a screen. In the corner, it's Martin. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Ulis, covered by Martin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Ulis. Both shots good from the stripe. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Douglas with it. The feed to Daniels. Tries a 3. It's good from long range.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Barbosa kicks to Ulis. Back to Barbosa. Three-pointer. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wright sets a screen. Here's Douglas. Martin with the screen for Douglas. Parsons on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The pass to Barbosa. Here's Len. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
And it's Wright sending it back.
The length of Wright is tough to deal with. If he's nearby when a shot is going up, he can send it back in a hurry.
Ulis with a steal. He kicks it to Barbosa. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Len. Now here's Ulis, defended by Douglas. Step back shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Len. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Len. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Douglas. Wright sets a screen. Parsons for 3. They grab their own miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Feeds it to Len. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Here's Ulis. No good on the quick 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Wright. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dishes it to Ulis. Pass to Len. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len. So it's the Grizzlies now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Douglas. Misses the 3. Now here's Ulis, defended by Douglas. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Ulis. Barbosa's got 5 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now Douglas. On the wing, Daniels. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Barbosa passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Len. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here is Daniels. He dishes it to Douglas. Just 4 to shoot. Williams with the block. Three-pointer. Covered by Parsons. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Barbosa. Kicks it to Ulis. To the left wing. The Suns need to get a shot off. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Douglas with it. Now guarded by Ulis. Douglas kicks to right. Williams with the block. And here is Barbosa. Ulis with it. The dish to Len. It's rebounded by Memphis. Parsons got his 3rd rebound on the night. Daniels passes to Martin. Looking to end the drought. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
Inside is where Wright feels at home. Love his length and soft touch.
Now, here's Ulis. T right on him. No good with the elbow jumper.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Here's Douglas. Wright sets a screen. Off the pick. Douglas dishes to Wright. Daniels kicks to Douglas. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams kicks to Len. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one drops. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Wright. And it's Carter in for Chandler. Jared Dudley's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Ulis. Both free throws good from Len. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here is Daniels, picked by Randolph. Daniels kicks to Douglas. Here's Randolph. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Zach Randolph, so smart with his pump fake, effectively fooling his man and simply going right up into the contact.
And he knocks down. And Zach Randolph drops them both.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now here's Dudley. Barbosa passes to Len. The jump hook bounces high off the rim and drops. Len's got 10 points here in the second half. Now here's Douglas. Randolph a screen on Knight. Now Douglas. Randolph a screen. From beyond the arc, Len grabs the board. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Martin the screen. Douglas kicks to Daniels. Randolph against Len. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And the Suns making a change here. Ulis is checked in. Here's Ulis. Knight. Dudley with a screen on Douglas. Pass to Dudley. There's the triple. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You never want to give him an open look from outside because he will flat out burn you from there.
Now here's Douglas. Carter outside with the fadeaway. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down their mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
Douglas against Knight. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Barbosa with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Ulis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ulis has got 4 this quarter. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Get open.
And here's Douglas. Carter outside. Carter can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Marc Gasol. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Daniels with it. He feeds it to Carter. Martin the screen. Barbosa against Carter. Shot clock at 5. And it's in there.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
They're already celebrating. People are walking to the door, smiles. This one is over.
Here's Ulis following the score by Vince Carter. Ulis dishes to Knight. Again, the miss by Knight. Here is Daniels. So no problem for Matt the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Zach. Congrats on the win. How are you guys clicking and coming together at the defensive end?
We just talking. That's what we hang our hat on, is a defensive end. We're a defensive team. And when everybody clicking and working together, talking on defensive end, that makes us a much better team.
Really looked like you were connected at that end, Zach. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
Defensively, there are very few players as skilled as Marc Gasol, but it was the defense tonight. This was a showcase of all the tools that Gasol has at his disposal. He played in the paint, and that was the factor.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than seeing this guy get hot. And he was so hot, I got to get up right now, Ernie. My seat is hot. Oh.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.